starting the health and beauty entity, the Transformed Image Inc. I started this so that I could have help from you guys to stay on track when it comes to my eating habits, my sleeping patterns, workout regimens, consistency in my healthy eating, sleeping patterns, workout. I'm all over the place between this and taking care of that. It's become a whole lot. I definitely first, starting off, want to give a shout out to his personalized. In my background to my right, I have my personalized birthday top from last year. And over here, I have one of my first Shanti's brand tops from Breaking Insecurities. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm thanking you in advance. This will not be a long video, trust me. I definitely want to talk about eating habits. We all know that when it comes to getting in shape, it's 90% of what you eat and only 10% of working out, or is it 80% of what you eat and 20% working out? Either way, it matters a whole lot more what you eat and don't eat rather than working out. I, for one, I have a whole lot of flubber and flab from when I lost a lot of weight. I don't know how this weight is just falling off. Please do not ask me because I cannot give you an honest, definitive answer. But I do not want to lose any more weight, but I do need to tone. What I would really like to focus on today is cellulite. I have cellulite from the weight that I have lost and not toning it yet. So I did a little research. I did come across some foods that we should avoid to prevent cellulite. First of all, I had to make sure I understood what cellulite was. It's a buildup of fat cells that accumulate and expand underneath your skin. It pushes up against your tissue, and that's what causes the uneven look. So in order to prevent cellulite, what I've learned is that we have to make sure that we have collagen. Collagen is a structural protein that's found in your skin and within your connective tissues. It provides that strength and that elasticity. So now let's get down to the foods that we love to eat, or we just casually eat, that causes this cellulite. Pizza. I'm not a pizza person because I'm not a bread person, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm not as fat as I should be, because I do eat. I'm just not into the whole bread thing. Pizza is the biggest source of saturated fat. It clogs your arteries, which leads to poor blood circulation, which then leads to poor oxygen flow, then leads to the weakening of your connecting tissues, which ultimately leads to your skin looking nasty and sloppy. Cottage cheese, I ain't gotta worry about that. I don't eat cottage cheese, but for those of you who do, it's very high in fat. Sugary drinks. Okay, this is where I have my problem as well. I just came back from Vegas, and while I was out there, I was drinking soda like it was going out of stock. Like that was my last opportunity ever in my life to drink soda. And soda, of course, has so much, it's like drinking melted sugar. Sugar consumes the collagen that we need to make our skin look nice and sexy and firm and have that elasticity. So I've been messing myself up a whole lot here. So we got to make sure we avoid energy drinks, sodas, diet drinks, processed juices. Pretty much just mainly stick in the water. I'm gonna start the healthy drinking habits after this video. Processed foods. Okay, so deli meats, processed cheeses, supermarket snacks. It's designed to make you feel like you haven't eaten enough, so you're not full and satisfied, which then ultimately makes you eat even more.
There goes the trick.
It's very high in salt, and salty food leads to water retention. And extra water makes your cellulite look even more noticeable. Foods that's similar to butter. I didn't even think of this. This never crossed my mind, but things like margarine or any butter-like products, we have to make sure that we stay away from it. It is full of so much trans fat, and it hardens in our body. These products also clog your arteries and makes blood a lot harder to flow. It damages our circulation and makes our skin tissues weaken, which ultimately helps us lose the elasticity, so therefore it's no longer tightened, it's flabby and sloppy and looks
crazy.
Canned soups. In the wintertime, I know I love me some chicken noodle soup in the can. It's loaded with salt, which causes dimples. any of y'all ladies notice y'all got dimples in your thighs, yeah, that's what that's caused from. Salt causes the water retention, which then, come on, the dimples, they gotta go. All right, this next one hurt me to my soul, and it's barbecue sauce. And it's just, there's so much sugar, which duh, because I just googled how to make my own homemade barbecue sauce the week before last, and one of the main ingredients was sugar. Hello, Shanties. 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce equals 15 grams of sugar. So when we eat barbecue sauce, it's like eating a whole day's worth of sugar. And we got mad barbecue chicken from the grill in the refrigerator. I'm not about to throw that out though, because we don't waste food in here. So this gonna have to start after I eat that. White bread. Okay, most of us know this, even if we're not a health guru or, you know, like really into fitness. White bread has a whole lot of sugar. Again, I'm not a bread person, so I don't really have to worry about that. When I do have a taste for bread, I do eat wheat bread. So ladies, gentlemen, because I'm only talking to the ladies, we have to make sure we stay away from the white bread. It's so much sugar. Doritos. Who would have thought Doritos? Doritos are so addictive, which most chips are, but this is high on the list. So addictive, and it has so much sugar packed into it. So the more you're eating, the more sugar you're taking in. Sugar consumes the collagen, which is what we need to make sure that our connective skin tissues stay tight and not all
wobbly.
Stay away from the Doritos. Bagels. Again, I'm not a bread person, but sometimes there's nothing better than a nice toasted bagel with some cream cheese. But bagels is one of the highest sources of salt. So keep in mind and remember what salt does to your collagen and how it contributes to the cellulite. So that's all that we're gonna start with for right now, you know, because I'm the type where when I get too much put on me as far as restrictions, listen, I had to go back to the hospital back in January, and because of my stomach problems, they gave me a whole 3-page list of foods to stay away from. You know what that made me do? That made me want to eat everything they told me I wasn't supposed to eat. First of all, it's 3 pages worth of food I'm supposed to stay away from. So when am I supposed to eat grass? Literally, like, listen, it's impossible. But the key to healthy eating is moderation. I do not subscribe to diet plans because I don't do well with following orders. Like, I don't do well with following plans. So healthy eating is what I subscribe to. Eating in moderation is what I subscribe to. Now there are some foods that I know I have to automatically cut out, like the fried foods, the processed snacks, the processed foods. I will try my hardest to just not consume those at all. Mayo, things like that. Moderation. You know, I'm the type, if I do eat a sandwich, it has to be like the whole jar of mayonnaise on the bread. That is so unhealthy. It contributes to the fat, especially in your stomach. Moderation is the key. Moderation, moderation, moderation. Moderation when it comes to eating. Moderation. If you normally eat a pack of cookies a week, go down to eating only 5 cookies a week, then go down to only eating 3 cookies a week. We're going to start with avoiding the foods that's going to cause the cellulite. We have to make sure we're able to lose the weight and still look nice and sexy and fly without a whole bunch of wobbly and dimples going on. No. You're going to wear shorts, you're going to wear tank tops. You're not always going to be covered up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please contact me if you would like me to email you this list of foods and how it contributes to the cellulite and why we should stay away from it, and I will gladly do so. You will also be eligible to receive our personalized welcome basket that will include a few different personalized trinkets. I'm not going to mention what it is yet. When you and I speak one-on-one, I will introduce that. But again, thank you so much. Shout out to It's Personalized. Shout out to Transform Image. Shout out to Shanti's brand. So you guys shout yourself out. Shout out to God for allowing this information to be accessible and for teaching us to be good stewards over our bodies, because our bodies is not ours, it belongs to Him. So we have to make sure we're doing everything that we can to take care of it. This is just the beginning. God willing, we'll be moving on to the new information. All right?